I'm Sydney and I'm 11.
Oh, Sydney's quite the character. She's a very happy-go-lucky, fun-loving kid.
I like reading and I actually like school.
Sydney's very intelligent. She keeps us on our toes, and she's just a very special kid. A lot of spirit to her.
It's harder to breathe in my lungs, so I have to work harder at keeping my lungs clear, and I have my nose gets stuffy, and I get sick easier.
It's very difficult to try and give her hope for a long-term future when you don't really know what you're going to be up against around the corner. But she's very resilient and very strong, and she actually takes it very much in stride. She's really just tough kid.
This one's the nebulizer, and this part goes over my face, and then it has steam, and then it helps break up the mucus, so make it thinner.
The biggest impact it's having is sort of her interaction with the rest of the world. She's noticing that she's different, and that can be challenging.
My best friend, she doesn't judge me or anything. She knows I have CF, and she helps me with it. She reminds me when I'm at her house, oh, good, don't forget to do your treatment or whatever. So that's really nice.
We love getting to know every wish child that comes our way. They all have gone through their own personal medical journey and journey with their families. So it's great to really get to know them and learn how we can make their experience a little bit better.
Sydney was referred to us by her social worker, so we met with her family. We had Sydney come in and we got to get to know her a little bit better, and right from our initial meeting we knew that definitely something to do with animals was going to be her wish.
For my wish, I chose to be a zookeeper because I do love animals.
Because she just loves giraffes, that's been her thing. And they really ran with it.
When we talked about the zookeeper and going to the San Diego Zoo and having a behind-the-scenes experience with the animals, it was definitely the best wish and fit for her.
I was very excited. I didn't think that that would be able to happen, really. I didn't know about Make-A-Wish until my mom told me about it. And then when she said that we're going to do a wish, I was very excited because I was going to see a giraffe for one of the first times. I actually got to feed one and interact with it.
Everything was so well organized and well set up. And, there was nothing that we had to worry about or think about. It was all just, everything was handled.
We went with a limo to the airport, and then when they showed up, they actually made an announcement for her right from there, and they were going to let her board first. So I will always remember her. She was so happy to
dancing down
they called her
the
name,
walkway.
and then so she gets on the thing and she's walking she'd imagine she was a princess or something, walking up the runway, and everybody else is clapping for her. And then they just showered her with attention.
Yeah.
And
got up to the pilot, to the cockpit.
They let her in,
and there, and
every single step when we showed up at the hotel, they had cupcakes for her and to have a great time.
All kinds of zoo animal towels into different swans and elephants and monkeys and all kinds of things.
We got a tour guide that took us around on a VIP trip around the zoo, and we got to go behind the scenes where the monkeys are that nobody gets to see.
We went to Legoland. We went to SeaWorld.
Well, one of my favorites was definitely swimming with the otters at Nurtured by Nature.
I have a picture of Sydney. She started dancing on the beach, and I caught one picture of her right on the edge, and she has her arms up, and it's the sun shining on her, and she just clearly is completely carefree.
If anybody is thinking about going on Make-A-Wish trip, I think they should definitely, because it was very awesome. It was great. Thank you very, very much, because if they didn't help me, I don't think that would have ever happened. And I think that was the most amazing trip that I've ever been on. So I thank them very much.